Hey, Flower Witch. What's up? Why are you laughing at me? Good, look a little dancing. Look a little dancing. And happy Friday. What's up? Just reading as usual. Is it Friday? It's Friday. I don't even know what day it is. I'm goofy too. I love the energy. Good, good, good. High vibration. I got a high vibration. High vibration. That's it. High vibration all day, all day, all day. Let's see. How's your week been? Let's see if I remember, because I ground myself in the present moment so very often that like the past very often is cloudy. But let's see, my week. Today's Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. I think it's been pretty good. Today I slept for a really long time, and every time I tried to get up, like the energy was like, "No, man, just chill." Take no look. But let's see. Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday and the day before, I sat outside on our porch. It was really nice, and I was just reading. And let's see. Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, my days off. Oh well, Sunday not really anymore. But let's see. I think it's just been chill. I don't do too much. I just stay in the energy. I'm energetically basic. Like people would probably call me like basic because I stay in my world and I stay in my realm, you know. But one person's basicness is another person's, livelihood, you know. But it's been pretty good. I'm just hanging out and enjoying the moment. I'm doing my best. It's so basic. Like listening to it is like it's so like okay, so like what do you do in your life? I read. Yes, sometimes the energy is like that. Yesterday I slept a good amount of the day. It was nice, exactly. Like there was a part of me that wanted to be like, oh my gosh, like there's so much I could have gotten done today, but it's really not that big of a deal. You know, I'll do it tomorrow. You know, everything will get done at some point. I don't think I have any current deadlines for anything, so yeah. But it was nice. Is that the little sleepy face? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's so important. Like especially like just how the energy has been like over the past 10 years for a lot of people. We need to get sleep, right? And for some of us, we need to get an excess of sleep because we're doing a lot of work on the higher realms, and we can't always do that, like, on this realm, like in our waking world. There's a lot of karma being healed and cleared up, and it happens in our dreams. When we astral travel, we naturally astral travel. And I know that there's a lot of people out there who are like doing the astral travel work, like working to I don't know. I just like where everything is right now. Like I like where, I know it sounds weird, but like I like where the universe is right now. And like, you know, the universe isn't all of us, so we are the universe. You're the universe, I'm the universe. But I like where everything is right now, like where the vibration is right now. And like even like the low vibrations that I've been feeling, it's like beautiful. Like every time I feel it, it's like, wow, like thank you. Man, I'm trying to remember like the last time anything made me angry, and it's like not too much anymore. I don't know if there's anything that can make me angry. Like, you know, I don't know. Yes, the energy is really intense right now. Yes, I know I've been doing some work in my sleep. Good. Me too. I feel meant for these times, which sounds weird. No, that does not sound weird. That's normal shit. Like in my world, in Unicorn Funland, in my little dimension over here, that is normal. That's like so normal. Because there's a lot of people who are coming through and saying that. You know, there's a lot of people who just, and like would say the same thing. I know it sounds weird or it's kind of strange, but I feel like I'm here for a reason. Yeah, you are. You definitely are. And I'm not just being fluffy or motivational. Like, you know, you actually are. Like, we don't manifest for no reason. And this time period, just with the evolution that's happening, you know, everything is falling into place. Everything is falling right back into place. So thank you, Spirit. I've just been going through a lot of transformation over the past couple of weeks. Like I've been hearing like a lot of, hey Brian, I've been hearing like a lot of energy. I've been hearing energy, right? I've been hearing a lot of energy that has been showing me information and showing me ideas that need to be trans. Like doing that, and it's cool too. It's really beautiful. It's strange, but it's really beautiful. Is this evening a good time to reach out to my Pisces? Let's see. Okay. It's not really my perspective, because I do my best. I do have ego moments, you know, but I do my best to let the energy just move through me, to let the universe move through me. But thank you, because it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to give the messages, you know. That's what I live for. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Is this evening a good time to reach out? I get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. Sorry, I love that song, Lemon. Rihanna and anyway. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited about that, Brian. Okay. Flower Witch. Spirit, what's going on with the cards? What's going on? Hesitation? Is this hesitation? It happens that way sometimes, you know? It's okay. Flower Witch. Yeah, this is hesitation. We'll see. We'll see what comes out in the cards, right? Hangman. Randomly. On the bottom of the deck. Okay. One more shuffle. Hermit. Bottom of the deck. Okay, let's see. For Flower Witch. Is this evening a good time to reach out to her Pisces? Flower Witch. And this is not you, that's him. That's probably what would happen if you did reach out to him tonight. I'm saying that he probably wouldn't answer, and it's not because of you, but he wouldn't answer because there's other things that he's taking care of, and he would end up beating himself up because like there's this part of him who's feeling the same way. I said part of him who's feeling the same way. Yeah. Well, a part of him that is feeling the same way. Like, should I reach out to her? You know, like the back and forth in himself. Like, maybe not right now, but he would feel guilty about not picking up or not calling you back. Yeah, and it's almost like counterproductive. Like contacting him tonight would be counterproductive. It would almost take y'all a couple steps back, which of course we don't want to do. And you're feeling very foolhardy, and that's okay because like that's what love and connection does to us. It makes us want to just jump into things, but it's looking like not tonight. That would put him in an awkward position for himself, like in his own opinion. He'd be like, oh my gosh, like I didn't do this, and like what am I supposed to do now? Like gosh, it's been like 3 days since she called, and like I feel like an asshole. Yeah. I'm not gonna get too deep into that. We got the answer, right? Let me know how it feels. And Jason Holiday elaborate more on his last message about the play. Does Jason have any direction on where to find someone who knew him? Very good question. Can I have a message from Jacob's higher self? Absolutely. Okay. Darn. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome, Flower Witch. It'll happen. It's gonna happen one of these days. Don't you worry. It's gonna be the right time. Let's see. Is there any other card that we need? Any other card? Let's see. Let me look at your question again because I have this deck that I haven't used it. Direction on where to find someone who knew him. Sacred Traveler. He kept showing me that, but I wanted to make sure of which question. A message from Jacob's higher self, and that is the one that I will use. New deck, or well, different deck. Oh, thank you, Spirit. We're almost there. Okay. We're going to see how this works. This is a numerology deck. I got this from a friend of mine. And I've been eager to use it. And so now I will be able to use it tonight. Awesome. Okay. So, Jason, come in, please. Jason, come in. Jason, if he keeps showing me the white cards, okay, so I'm gonna just pull these out and see if we need them. Okay, probably will. I like his energy like a whole lot. Very matter of fact, straightforward, just like creative, talented. left off, because I was getting a little worried. I was like, I don't remember. He's like, we're gonna pick up where we left off, okay? All right. So participation. This is a gift to the world. This story, and not just because it's my story, but this story is a gift to the world. And so you should be offering everything that you have within you, everything that has to do with this play. You should be offering all of it up onto the table of the world. And so in order to do that, you have to, it's imperative to go into the unknown. The unknown, as far as our connection and as far as what we are doing with this play on the physical realm, the unknown has everything to do with the depths of my psyche when I was living in the particular society that I was living in. It's very important for you to elaborate on the town that I grew up in, on the city where I stayed. It's very important for you to move around in my literature and in anything, any book, any piece of information, anything that you find on the internet. Move through that with discernment. Find the facts. I will guide you. Please call on me. That's what's important. I'm not saying that I'm God, but I am, and so are you. But call my name when you need clarification. That first answer that you get will be my participation in the process with you. Please, please, please focus on how I came up, on where I came up, on what brought me into this world. You might have to do a little bit of digging on my parents, and it's hard to talk about that because there are disagreements that we have. But it's very, very important to pick up on my personality. It's so important to see what society was like when I was living and the part of the world where I was living. That's you going into the unknown to gather as much information about me and about my story, because it's not just about me, it's about the story. Of as much information as you can about our story, because we share this now, especially since you were bold enough, and I thank you. I'm full of gratitude to speak my truth and to tell people about my legacy. Whoa, that was intense. Okay. Oh God, hang on. Alright, so we're not done yet. I don't want to clear the energy yet. It's not a bad thing, I just feel you. Feel your intensity. Jason, thank you for doing the work, you know. Any direction on where to find someone who you can have. Any direction. Can you tell Brian about direction? Sparkle. What can you tell Brian about direction? For him to find someone who knew you. I don't know. Activates vibrant life force. So it's looking like okay, thank you. It's looking like a place to find someone who knew him. This is looking like a distance, of course. I'm seeing far out into the distance. I'm seeing a place that is secluded, an unknown place. Okay, this is like the actual like place that you're going to have to go. Right? This is not going to be simple to find these people, because a lot of them, of course, are just living their own lives. They're in their own bubbles. Okay, and it's looking like it's a few select people willing to talk about him and who you will be able to reach out to. I'm seeing 3 to 4 people, like actual people that you'll be able to either email or go visit and talk to. Okay, I'm seeing masculine, I'm seeing feminine, I'm seeing masculine. Okay, I'm seeing feminine. Okay, so this 2 women and 2 men basically that I'm seeing. Mother, father, request. Okay, so and the simple fact that he said request is that he's desiring you to find his parents. If you can't, that's okay, because they are in their own world, and if they don't want to be disturbed, then they won't be disturbed. Okay, now this I keep seeing traveling. And you're gonna find, when you're doing research on the internet or in books, you're going to find the name of the city. Okay, I don't have the name of the city. Okay, but you're gonna find the name of the city. He's showing me the state of Illinois. Don't know where he's from. Okay, but take it how it resonates. But when you're doing research, you're gonna come upon the name of the city. Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing Sparta. Okay, or Spartan. Let me know how it feels. But and that's the call. This place in particular, the city, you're actually going to have to go there, because there I'm seeing archives. I'm seeing city archives. There's something that you have to find in these archives that will direct you towards him, and that will direct you towards finding people that know him. Okay. Okay, good. So it's looking like it might be a small town in Illinois. This is just a start, because there's a few different places that you're going to have to go, and there's a few different people that you're going to have to contact in order to contact the people that actually knew him. Okay, so this is a journey. It's definitely a journey. All right, but start there, and thank you, Jason. That city is going to pop out at you. Okay, whether it's in Illinois or not. Okay, the name of that city is going to pop out when you're doing your research, and it's going to be like, okay, this is right. Okay, and remember, you can ask him, because he's guiding you through this. I know you may not always hear his voice. You have. He says that you have. He says that he's spoken to you. Okay, but he's there. Call on him. like he's a friend, like he's God, like he's an ancestor, like he's a person that you trust. Call on him. Like Jason is right, and you're naturally intuitive, Brian. I don't know how deep you are into your spiritual gifts, but you're very naturally intuitive, and so it's just gonna click as soon as he gives you a message. It's gonna be like, okay, that's it. Okay, yep, I know. I'm going. I'm researching this. I'm gonna go in this direction. Okay. You know how it feels. And then your third question, can I have a message from Jacob's higher self? Jacob's higher self. Okay, Spirit. Will you have Jacob's higher self? Spirit for Brian. Jacob's higher self for Brian. how I pulled. Beautiful deck. I feel your energy. This is the first time I'm using this deck for a reading, y'all. Okay, it's a numerology deck. Alright. Interesting. Rebirth. And I've got a 7-7 synchronicity. That's of course 16. But I'm having a 7-7 synchronicity right now. Okay. I'm specifically hearing rebirth of knowledge. Rebirth rebirth of knowledge of self. So what his higher self has to tell you, okay, this is why we have the white card up here. Alright, what Jacob's higher self has to tell you is that there is always space and time for renewal. I'm hearing don't give up on me yet. Alright, let's see what this is. Okay, 33rd dimension. Okay, and that says ascension down there in the corner. And so ascension, or even transcendence of where we've been, transcendence of what we know and where we have left off. Okay. I also want to point out the colors in this card. First and foremost, 16. That is knowledge of equality, or equality of knowledge. Either way that you look at it. And also, when you break that down to the 7 is God, and the 7 is the all that is. So, equal knowledge of the all that is. That's where we stand. We both know what the truth is. Even if we're not thinking it in our immediate conscious mind, we both know what the truth is. We both know what the always room and space for us to come back together. Okay. This is on the bottom of the deck here. Okay. Got flirt, right? That is the underlying energy of what he wants to do and what he wants from you. He wants to pick up, but this is something that can't be pushed. Right? Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, I got surrender 91. That is born knowledge, right? If you break that down, you know that breaks down to 10, and that's the beginning of, that's the end and beginning of another cycle. Okay, and so that goes right back to knowledge. So having the knowledge to surrender, having the capacity to surrender. That's the underlying energy of his message as well. You know, this is what he wants. This is very physical, and this one is extremely energetic, especially since we're dealing with numerology. Okay, so his whole, I'm hearing his whole shit, okay, is for you to surrender, and for his 3D self to surrender to the process as well, and go with the flow of it, because we are not done. Okay, we are not done. And look at this. I mean, you know, look at the 16, the 1-6. Down, that'll look like a 16, and that'll look like a 91. Okay, and so that's the eternal connection there. Okay, and I'm hearing that's the eternal cipher, the way that those numbers came out in this reading, the eternal cipher. We are not done. I wanted to point out the colors because I got sidetracked by the numbers. I love this deck so far. Okay, and so the sacred geometry, the tetrahedron, is red, and then we've got a blue background. Okay, so red has many meanings, but we're going with passion right now. Red is passion, and blue is the cool calmness. I'm seeing the cool calmness of existence, the cool calmness of our internal environment, of our connective environment. Okay, you and Jacob's connective environment. Okay, so when blue meets red, you get purple. Okay, you get surrender. When passion meets calmness, that's when you get surrender. Take it how it resonates and let me know how it feels. Beautiful. I love these cards. I've been waiting to use them, and I finally did. So awesome. All right. Okay, and we used the white cards. Good. All right. Yes. Let me know how that feels, Brian. Let me know how it feels. And I randomly, let's see if I can find it again. Okay, I randomly put a card in the middle. I put one of the cards that I pulled for you in the middle, and this is what came out. Okay, so surrendering to the journey randomly, and surprisingly enough, it's the same picture on the front. Okay, there it is. There's your synchronicities. What's up, y'all? I'm not ignoring y'all. You know, I was just in the energy. Just in the energy. Okay. Let me say hi to all my peeps, to my saints. Not my saints, but to the saints. What up, saints? Okay. Hey Ryan. Hey Ryan. Hey Sparkle. Hey Magician. What's up, y'all? Hey Monica. Hey Mick. What is up? Cool. Y'all know how I do. We'll just go straight on the chat. Now that all of you are here, I'm gonna have to open up the chat on the computer. Or, excuse me. Push this button. Okay. Right. What am I doing? This needs to be popped out. Pop out chat. Gotta refresh. I know that y'all are in here. Y'all are in here. I know that y'all are in here. Okay. Let's do this chat. And you're here. Okay, so that was Brian. Ryan. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so Brian, I've got one card for you here. Okay, let me know like how you're doing. I'm a little confused, but I will start with your first card and just let me know what you want to do from there. Okay. Make sure that's a 5. Okay. Hey. I feel like I'm glowing. My soul is glowing. You know that you ever seen Coming to America? Just glow. Anybody seen Coming to America? Okay. Ryan, should I explore the idea of dropping out of school and pursuing becoming a doula? Ooh, nice. The world needs more doulas. The world needs more doulas because the medical system is not happening. Like, you know, it's just not happening. Not really. I feel just off. Like, I don't know why I'm here. Oh man, I've been feeling the same way too. Okay. I've been feeling like that. So you're not alone. Okay. Right. Should she explore the idea of dropping out of school and pursuing becoming a doula? Okay, for Ryan, should she explore the idea of dropping out of school and pursuing becoming a doula? Should she explore the idea of pursuing? Oh wow, Ryan. One of those reasons why you've been feeling out of sorts. Did you say out of sorts? You've been feeling, going through anxiety and feeling off. Yeah. Because your inner voice, your inner high priestess, your higher self, if you will, and this is on the bottom of the deck, clearly, okay? But your higher self is emerging, and it's going to keep happening. And very often when our higher self is emerging, very often, I'm not a doctor, this is not any kind of medical diagnosis, please make sure you're going to your licensed practitioners to get professional information, but everything that I'm saying here is from spirit, okay? So your inner voice is coming out a little more, Very often when stuff like that happens, we go through anxiety, we go through depression, we go through that, why am I here? There's got to be more, or I don't know what's next, or like, what is the point? Okay, because that's a breakdown of what we have known. All of what we have known is breaking down, and the new stuff is coming in very, very fast, and it makes us uncomfortable. It makes us super uncomfortable. It's not easy just having this idea, and it's like, yeah, that's a good idea, but I would have to sacrifice. Okay, the answer that I'm seeing here is yes. I hate college. Like, that was like right on cue. You know what I'm saying? But the answer that I'm seeing here, low key, is yes. Explore it. Of course, don't make any rash decisions. I mean, it's looking like like, I mean, I have to say it like this, but it's looking like your energy and your spirit is ready to make something happen and to make a very big, vast, important change. Okay, follow that. All right. I can say yes or no all day, but you follow it. What I'm seeing here in the energy is go ahead and explore that option. Okay, if you feel like tomorrow is the day, then do it. If you feel like I'm just gonna wait and see, how everything goes, do that, right? But this is why you've been wondering and why you've been asking. Okay, it's because it's time. She wants you to know that it's time and to get ready. She's preparing you. All right. With these low vibrations, call on your higher self. Like, oh, please give me comfort. If you want to call on an angel, I think it's Chamuel. It gives comfort. Okay. Don't quote me on that, because there's a lot of different aspects of the angels that I still need to explore and re-explore because of bad information that I've gotten in the past anyway. But all right. Let me know how it feels. Okay. And yeah, and I just have that 5 there for you. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the next questions. I'm gonna go to the next person. If you want to do the other questions, you can do another 5, and then we'll do the 3. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. I keep seeing visions of me being a hippie mom, delivering babies in my home. Follow the vision. Follow the vision. Unless the vision is, you jumping off of a cliff, or you murdering a bunch of people. Like, try not to follow those visions, but if it's something for your higher good, follow that. Okay. You're welcome, Brian. Hey, Sparkle, magician. From Timing. Hey, Monica. Sparkle, what does Spirit want me to know? 2 cards message from Bobby. 2 cards. Okay. Spirit, what do you want Sparkle to know? Just another 5. You do 3 for 5. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. What am I to win here? Okay. Sparkle. Okay. All right. Message. No, what does Spirit want you to know? What will you have Sparkle now? What do you want Sparkle to know? What do you want Sparkle to know? So, you know what? Let's pull up the numerology card, because that was pretty intense, and I like it. Get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. So we're gonna do one of these, and then an Osho card. Okay, for Sparkle Spirit, what do you want Sparkle to know? Whoa. I do not know why I'm still singing Lemon. I love that song. Okay. Sparkle, what do you want heard breaking up blockages. Too many cards. Whoa. And I'm seeing roadblocks. Let's see. Hey, thank you. Okay. Oh, nature. Nature. And I automatically heard following your nature. Okay. And your nature is, it has to do with your environment, the environment that you've come from, the environment where you were grown and born and raised, and your ideals. Okay. Also here on the bottom of the deck, I got the Pride card. All right, 7 plus 4 with the 74. Of course, that's 11. Okay, that's a gateway to open. I'm seeing a gateway to opening up to humanity. I'm seeing a gateway to consciousness. And so nature for you is the gateway to consciousness. 44:22 on the clock. Perfect. Getting a lot of synchronicities. Your cards flying out. Go with the flow. Okay. So go with the flow of nature, especially when it comes to spiritual matters and grounding spiritual matters onto the planet. Go with the flow of nature. Go with the flow of your thank you, Spirit. 44:44 on the clock. Go with the flow of your energy. Go with the flow of your environment. I'm specifically seeing you, and this is like before the summer is over. I'm specifically before this summer is over. I'm seeing you going out and sitting. I'm getting this message for a lot of people, because we need to go and do that, even if it's just going on your front porch and sitting. That's what I did today, you know. But going out into nature to listen and to feel and to I'm seeing to explore, and from that exploration you come to a place of expression and come to a place of understanding what that aspect of nature means. Okay, and you'll see it, you know. But this is one thing that's blocking you, one thing that's getting in your way. We all have a sense of pride, and it's healthy to have pride in moderation. You know, pride of ourselves in moderation. But it's looking like there's a certain piece of pride that from your true nature and from your highest expression, your highest emotional expression, and your highest physical expression as well. Okay, let me know how that feels. Super intense. I love it. I love these cards. Okay, and so then on the bottom of the deck you got breakthrough, right? And so this is one of those ways that you can get that breakthrough. Here's another beautiful synchronicity here. 7 plus 4 is 11, and that's 11 there for the Justice card. Okay, so look at that, boo. 1111, right? Walk through that gateway seriously, because it's calling to you. It's clearly calling to you, right? Get in touch with nature, and I know you do. You've been talking about going for a walk, but I'm seeing sitting and meditating in nature, in a place where you're comfortable. And nature can be like a dog park, like, you know what I'm saying? I know that probably wouldn't smell very nice, but it can be like, I mean, I'm thinking of places like Central Park, you know, where it's busy along the sides of the street, but you're still in nature. Okay, and that's a beautiful balance anyway that is necessary for all of us. Okay, you know how it feels. Okay, message from Bobby's higher self. Message from Bobby's higher self. What will you have, Sparkle? No, I'm gonna pull a romance angel card. And then we'll do an Osho card. Right. 4. Sparkle. Sparkle. Message from Bobby's higher self. Bobby's higher self. Sparkle. One more. Is that the card? No, that's 2 cards. I was like, what? Not for a reason like that, but it was 2. Okay, message from Bobby's higher self for Sparkle. Message from Bobby's higher self for Sparkle. We got flirt. Okay, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, interesting, calling in your soulmate. And so this this is a matter of you calling him in. Wow, thank you, Spirit. There's so much connection happening between all of us, between us and our lovers, between us and the higher realms. It's so beautiful. But this indication is saying call in your soulmate. So call in Bobby when it comes to moments of expressing your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, this isn't so much about love. The love part is already there. Y'all's connection is already there. It's set in stone. Of helping you grow, his higher self's way of helping you to grow and expand and extend. But his advice, his higher self's advice, is to think about him and feel him and literally call him in order to, I'm seeing, in order to activate and in order to execute. Okay, and this is like executing ideas, activating ideas, talking to people, connecting with people, connecting with new people. If you're like shy, or if you're like a little uneasy about talking to new people, calling in your masculine, calling in your other half, really, because that's what he is. Calling him in will make it easier to connect. Okay, let's see what else he has to say. Bobby, what else? Higher self. What else will you have sparkle? No. Bobby's higher self. What else will you have sparkle? No. Too many cards. Bobby. Higher self. What will you have? No. What? Immaturity. All right. And so I'm seeing thus begins another part of our journey. Thus begins another part of our physical journey. Thus begins another part of us walking together in truth, honesty, and in faith with one another. Okay? Because he's going to end up having to do this as well. And it's looking like this is something that might come like a little natural to him. Not like, oh yes, I'm going to call in Sparkle, but like whenever he's in an uneasy situation, like I wonder what she would do, or like how she would feel about this. Okay, but this is this is the next level. Okay, this is the next step for y'all. It's the beginning of a cycle. But his higher self wants you to know that as long as that connection is there, okay, as long as this connection is here, really, as long as this connection is here, as long as you're calling him in, the two of you continue to grow with one another. And it is not about just what you're thinking, okay? There's a differentiation, and I'm seeing a discernment between your between your thoughts and between his higher self. You're going to have to start discerning between your higher self and your ego, his higher self and his ego, and between your ego or 3D self and his higher self. Okay, you're going to start to notice, because when you're in love and when you're eternally connected with someone, you know their energy signature, and you know what their voice sounds like, and you know what their frequency feels like. Okay, let me know how it feels. All right. Okay. Okay, I don't dance, no way. I just get my Gucci rag and I wave around and I'll take my Louis rag. Who's that? Is that T.I.? Alright, okay, I don't dance, no way. Okay, two new questions. Okay, if and when I decide to drop out from doula, okay, I'm gonna Swiss beads. Okay. I am not skipping anybody. I'm just going to jump down to Ryan because I was doing hers earlier, and now I had to finish. Okay. if and when I send stuff out for becoming a doula slash author, how will my parents react to this with Ryan? How will her parents react? How will her parents react? Spirit. Ryan, how will her parents react to this dropping out? Become a doula. How will her parents react to Ryan? It'll be, and I'm seeing will they backlash? And I know that's what you hope won't happen. It's not looking like it's gonna be, you need to, and you know that's never gonna get. It's gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, wait, okay. Gotta trust her. But you see how the energy is? That's such parent energy, like, oh boy, my kid is smart, but they're doing something that I think isn't so smart. Okay, it's not about what they think. But you do have the dream here. The conscious energy is the dream, and so that's that they're gonna probably feel like it is a pipe dream. They might talk to you about it. They don't seem like people who are just in your face, you know, like when they realize that you're an adult, like they're like, all right, so she's gonna just make her own decisions. And they already think I'm crazy, so it makes sense. Okay, but yeah, like they're, like you said, they already know, but they're like, okay, she's gonna make her own decisions. She's got to be going somewhere with this. Okay, so, but their personal feeling is gonna be like, is this like too much? Is this ridiculous? Like, is she being ridiculous? Like, I'm seeing them talking to one another. Like, is she being ridiculous? I'm seeing the masculine saying that, and the feminine's more like, I don't know. That it's her decision. Like, you know, but and I'm seeing support. Okay, I'm seeing energetic support. They're worried about financial support. They're like, so like, are you going to be able to do this? And I keep seeing the words, I support myself. And so that may be you saying like, yeah, I don't worry. I don't need y'all's money. Like, if I could have a place to sleep every once in a while, cool. But like, you know, it's feeling like you're eager to do this mostly on your own. And it feels like as long as that is true, you know, mostly on your own, of course your parents are going to help you in the way that they can. But like, if you're coming in there like, yeah, so I need $6,000 from a startup, they're probably going to be like, I'm sorry, but no. But it's looking like you have stuff taken care of. They want to help. They'll help as much as they can. Okay? And if their faces are like, just disregard that. Just, you know, I know it sounds weird, y'all, but this is just how I feel, you know? And I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you're a millennial or Gen Y, Generation Y, or, it would be Gen Z is after millennials, but it really doesn't matter, because parents nowadays, they understand that their kids, you know, might not go on this perfectly aligned. So don't disregard the faces, just disregard the and just focus on, this is what I want to do, this is what I believe in. Okay? 22 Gen Z, okay, good. I'm a millennial. Yeah. This is going crazy. They'll probably think it's a phase, or a dream, like, you know. Right. I want to so badly. I can't lie to myself any longer, and don't. Gotta keep following that intuition. And yes, magician, you're next after Ryan. Okay. Will this book idea I have, once completed and published, gain good traction / success? Okay. 4. Ryan, spirit. Will this new book idea she has, once it's completed and published, will it gain good traction and success? Ryan. New. Oh wow, perfect. the creator. This is the card of legacy. Okay. In order for it to be the fullest experience, this is necessary. It's looking like you're already, doing your internal hermitage and, learning about your higher guidance and your true self and spirit and energy and stuff like that. But that is where you are going to find the tools, and I don't mean physical tools, but that's where you're going to find the energetic tools to put into this work. You're already putting into the work, like, with your brainstorming, with your ideas, whatever it is that you have written, you're putting that work in. But in order for it to gain good traction and success, there is going to have to be time that you spend focusing and meditating on just the book. Okay, right? So that was the internal. This is the external, the conscious energy. All right. So that's the king of spirit, the king of fire, the king of wands, if you will. Okay, and so he has reached a height of creativity, probably the pinnacle of creativity. And so it's looking like this work is going to be one of those pinnacles, okay, of your personal creativity and a pinnacle of your legacy, actually, okay? It takes time. This is not an overnight thing. I've heard it taking people 10, 20 years to write one book. That's all right, okay? Or if you do it in 2 weeks, cool. But it takes time, all right? And that's where the traction and success comes from. It comes from the time that you put into it. It comes from you taking care of and nurturing your baby here. Your light baby. All right, cool. Let me know how it feels. Okay, magician. I don't know why I do that. What will be the outcome for me and Jonathan if he contacts me currently? Good question. Wow, Lacey, I'm gonna cry. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Magician. Okay. What will be the outcome for Magician and Jonathan if he contacts her currently? What do we have? Magician, no. What will be the outcome? I'm hearing bringing it all together, and it's like it's strained, and it's if you didn't hear me, I said strained. It's strained and it's upward, and it's like okay, oh wait, what? Okay. And you I'm seeing like a little kind of back and forth. Like, am I right about this? No. Oh wait. Oh, you're joking. Okay. It's looking like there will be participation, and in every sense of the word. Participation on your end, participation on his end. Okay, don't be surprised if it's a little abrupt, if it's like, oh hey, yeah, what's up? Okay, let me call you back later. Let me call you back another day. Okay? Very easy to be like, oh my gosh, is he blowing me off? Okay? But there's connection here. And there in a way he wants to connect. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Change. Okay, so things are ready to change, and not just because you want them to change. They're changing because you want them to change, but not only because you want them to change. You're changing because it's time, and it's time for the wheel to turn up for both of y'all at this moment. Don't be surprised if it turns down again. That's life, okay? Or if there's I don't know why I just heard turn down for what. Okay, so that might be like, maybe there's not going to be a turn down, not a huge turn down, If there's anything, it'll probably be like a little squabble, and then okay, well, we can work this out. All right, this is looking pretty good. Like, good. This is, I mean, this is good stuff. You know, especially since like I know that the two of you have been like going back and forth for a little while now. Okay, but yeah, it's looking good. Please let me know how it feels. Let me know how it goes. Okay, because I want to know, and I want to know if if that was a great, especially since it's a fire card that's coming out. I love how it's a fire card. You know, it's a spirit in action card, but it is talking about stability with the 4 and also freedom. And I'm seeing a connection freedom, a freedom within the connection. Okay, that's the fire is the whole. Okay, I'm not right now. Like, hang on, just give me just a minute. That's the fire part. Okay, but the stability comes in when the conversation actually takes place. Okay, hang on a second. I leave it how I get it. I had a reader tell me it would be something I didn't expect, and another said he would have a prize. I don't know what that is. Now, the beautiful thing about the participation card is the 4 of Wands. If you want to like look it up, but the 4 of Wands, that's an offering, and I've heard the word gift and gifts associated with this card. Okay, so it might be some kind of prize, and maybe even if it's not like a physical prize, it may be the prize of connection. I just got like really giddy. Like, it may be the prize of connection. Okay, good. A ring is the only prize I can think of. I mean, it could totally be something physical, but is here, according to this energy here, it's feeling like it's the prize of, oh, we're finally over what has happened in the past. I'm like, yay! Like, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, we're I'm seeing we're together. Like, we're exclusive. Like, okay, freedom of flowing, connection, in turn, stability in connecting. Yes. No matter what the initial reaction is, okay? And it doesn't sound like it's gonna be like angry, like, damn, stop calling. Like, it's feeling like it's gonna, oh yeah, I got like 5 minutes to talk, or like, can I please call you back later? Okay. Oh, it feels good stuff is happening. Awesome. Okay, that was Magician. Yay, that would be an awesome prize. Good. You're welcome. Nick. Hi. Hope all is well. All is well. I hope all is well with you as well, Nick. Any messages from my ancestors? What's next for me? Anything. Oh, anything about upcoming future love. Okay. Ancestors come in for Nick. My card is just completely this one. For Nick. Ancestors come in. Ancestors come in for Nick. like just kind of fell out. Okay, and also I have a 5-5 synchronicity here, which is awesome. Okay, I low-key just got a 5-5 synchronicity. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Now look it up if you feel like you need to. Okay, ancestors come in. Okay, so totality, order out of chaos, order out of these chaotic lessons. Okay, yeah, we know that it has not been easy seeing yourself in a different light and seeing others that you care so much about in a different light, seeing these other sides of people that you never expected to see, and it's a little challenging. We understand. It's challenging even for us to see you in this human light sometimes. But where there's chaos, order comes. Where there is ruin, creation comes. Where there is disconnection, connection comes. And that's the eternal cipher of the universe. Okay? So these lessons that you're learning right now, these connections that you're making, and the connections that you feel have been torn apart, take all of this whole situation, this whole experience, take it as a learning lesson. When it starts to feel low and negative, think of how it can become high and positive. Think of how it can be fixed, and even set intentions on how it can be fixed. And we hear you, all of us, all of your guidance up here, we hear you. And we do everything that we can to move the energy in the direction of what will serve you for your highest good. And remember, also, these lessons are happening because they are there to serve you for the highest good. Even though they're challenging lessons, they are there to bring you to the paradigm of totality. Beautiful message. Very, very beautiful message from your ancestors, okay? Okay, so the 5s are important, clearly, since this was on the bottom of the deck, okay? And just the message there is whatever is lingering, whatever is being held on, whatever emotional thing is being held on from the past, let it go, okay? And that's why all of this is happening. That's why you're learning this lesson, in order to break up that emotional blockage. Okay, let me know how it feels. Beautiful. What's next for Miknik? Let's see. I'm getting a little cold. Anybody outside? 11:33 on the clock. What is next for Miknik, Spirit? What will you want to know? What's next for Miknik? What is next for Miknik? What will you have? Miknik, no. Cool. Okay, we have a little divine order here. Got the lepidolite moving, so it wants to be seen. Okay, if you're into crystals, this is lepidolite. Lepidolite. Let's see, I should be able to type it here. Lepidolite. Okay. Alright. So, if this resonates with you, I'm gonna let you do your research on it because it has a lot of different properties. But if this resonates with you, get some lepidolite. It might help for some reason. Okay. What's next for Miknik? Okay, so I'm seeing realizing the dream. I'm also seeing creation of the dream, and I'm seeing a conglomeration and a pulling together of all of these different aspects of different dreams that you've had, and not just dreams. I mean, like dreams and goals and desires, bringing them all together. I'm seeing a conglomerate of your dreams. We can put all of this into one spot. We can put all of this into one bag. And it's looking like there has been like there's been this idea like I have to do these things like separately, and that would take so much time, that might take so much money. Okay, this is the time to bring all of those aspects together. A lot of them aspects together. I'm seeing like 4. I'm seeing the number 4. Like 4 different things that you can put into one business or into one project or something like that. Okay, because this is like I just keep seeing a very high aspiration, and I'm seeing you as I forget what side. I'm seeing you as this person, and you're looking off into the sunset or looking off into the stars and hoping that there's a way for this to work out, and being very curious about how stuff like this works out. Stuff like this works out when you take the action, when you know that there is equality between you and your dreams, when you know that there's achievement that is available between you and your dreams. It takes a certain knowledge to do, oh wow, to do what it is that to do what it is that is in your Akashic records. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of knowledge, and also in order for you to carry this out in this lifetime. Okay, this is looks like a really big feat. All right, and so the question was, what's next? Start on the dream. If you've already started, if you already have brainstorming stuff, okay, good. Because it's kind of looking like there's been a lull. I'm getting a 7-7-4-4 synchronicity right now. It's kind of feeling like there's been kind of a lull in the work that you do, or in, your dreams and your goals. Okay, we'll get started on them again. Jumpstart. Have a brainstorming session. Throw those headphones on. Put on music. Set up your space, light some incense. Set up your environment so that you can focus, and so that you can have you time, however it is, to put this stuff down on paper or put it down digitally, okay? Because it needs to start becoming a little more organized, and that's how we start a business. Oh, he's so sweet. Look at this. I'm sorry. I just feel like, oh. Okay. As we are the world, that's the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So that's or 10 of Rainbows in this deck. So that's where this leads. Of course, it's looking like that's the like this is how you get here. Okay. Well, I'm gonna know about this. Okay. And then upcoming future love. I want to see what you're saying. I've been seeing it on and off. Ooh, hit the nail on the head. Lost a lot of people and have been processing and moving forward. Okay. Clean house. Thank you. And then Ashe. Yes, yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. I have 27 and counting. 27. You got 27 lepidolite or crystals? Crystals? Okay, good. Come through with the messages. It resonates. Okay, good. Working on some dreams and finally putting in effort because my job. Yeah, gotcha. Good. Okay, good. All right. Anything about upcoming future love for making the spirit? What we have for now? The crystals. Okay, good. Upcoming future love. What will we have? Nick? No. For anything. Oh man. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh gosh. All right. Innocence, and that's the sun. And I'm saying oh gosh because like the sun is just like so fluffy, But excuse me. Also got the miser on the bottom of the deck, the 4 of Pentacles, 4 rainbows. Okay, so it's looking like, and I'm seeing, and I don't know if you can see me, but like I have like my hands behind my back, and it's like just like it just feels like so nervous and like so sweet. It's so cute, and then like here you are, here you are like flirting and like looking up at this person, and just like oh my gosh, like, and then I'm seeing like you doing a little foot kick thing, like the whole aw shucks, oh gosh, like this is serious, girl. This is a little serious, okay? This is the beginnings of a connection. I'm seeing close into friendship, and so we start as friends, okay? And we start as friends who like kind of pick up on the idea of I like you, and you feel like the awkwardness, like because it's looking like that's just happening between like both of you, and this person's like. So like, yeah, I mean, what? I like you, that, like, I like you, yeah, I like you too, no, like, I really like you, so anyway, what are we supposed to be doing? It's like, well, yeah, anyway, just to backtrack, I really like you too, so this is what we're supposed to be doing, like, just kind of, it's so cute, what I'm seeing, this person that you're connecting with, this person, whoever this is, they are way taller than you. I don't know if you're into tall or short guys, doesn't matter. But this person is like way taller. They're like, I'm seeing you like looking up at them. Cool. Okay. Now, the mice are on the bottom of the deck. This is the underlying energy. There is something physical. I'm seeing physical resources. I'm seeing financial resources as well. I'm also seeing emotional resources. It's looking like there's something specifically physical that you're holding on to, either from another relationship or an expectation of love in a relationship. That's something for you to figure out. Again, it's energetic as well. I'm seeing like there's a physical object in your home that reminds you of love, or it reminds you of a past love or a past idea of love. I'm seeing a book. I'm seeing paper. I'm also seeing a journal. And so if you've written down your perfect mate in a journal or something, go back and look at that, because there are some things that have changed for you. You're going to look and see, oh, I want somebody who's a doctor, and be like, what? I don't want no doctor no more. I want a lawyer. They go back and change that stuff and put that out to the universe as well. Instead, rather. Okay? Let me know how it feels. Good. Yes, looking up. And I can go from stoic to shy. Okay. Yeah, looking up. Yeah. It tickles me when you pick up mannerisms. Me too. When it's like just the most adorable thing. It's like, what? Like, oh, shucks. Cute. Okay. Yes, I'm 5'3", girl. I'm 5'2". I'm 5'2" and 3/4. So you're taller than me. But yeah, the tall guys, yeah. Like, yeah, that's everything. Okay. Not hating on my short guys. Short guys need love too. But short guys, get a short girl. Okay. Anyway, I know that's fucked up. I don't know, but there's some tall women who like short men, and some short men who like tall women. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yes, I'm taller. Yes. And it's okay. I've always been the short. My mom still makes fun of me, like for being the short, because all my sisters and my mom are tall. But she'll be watching me get something down from my cupboard. She's like, "You need help with that?" Like, fuck you, dude. Anyway, thanks a mil per usual. You're the best. You're the best. I'm just reflecting you. My mom is 4'11" and best friend. Hey, so you're a giant. So you are taller than everybody. That's why you need that tall man. Oh my goodness, you're silly. It's funny. Okay. Let me think. Magician. Flower. Ooh, gotta just twerk it. Okay. Ooh. Hang on. I have a step ladder. I don't have a step ladder. My grandfather bought me one when I was a kid. And because I was so short. Hilarious. Okay. What am I doing here? Okay, yeah. Because Flower Witch, you didn't do your other two. Okay, good. Will she have to evacuate soon? Oh gosh, hold on. Measures from an incoming soulmate love interest. Okay, for Flower Witch, Spirit, what will we have to know? Will she have to evacuate soon? Is it the hurricane weather? No, the fire. The wildfires. Let's see. For Flower Witch Spirit, will she have to evacuate soon? Got one more shuffle here. Will Flower Witch have to evacuate soon? Flower Witch. Will she have to evacuate soon? Man. I'm hearing, we're still waiting. We're still in this kind of uncanny. A little ironic that a fire card came out. But the exhaustion card, of course, that's the end of a cycle. Okay. We have everything that we need. It's not looking like it. It's not looking like you'll have to evacuate, okay? If it says it on the news, please evacuate. But what it's looking like in the energy, it's looking like you're not going to have to evacuate. This is hard work, determination, staying strong until the end. And I'm seeing this energy coming from the fire departments and the emergency people, okay? They have everything that they need. According to the energy, they have everything that they need in order to put these fires out, or in order to keep everybody safe so that they don't have to evacuate, at least in your area, okay? But it is a long, grueling process. keep your head up and stay safe. You know, whatever measures. I know that there's certain things that you can do to protect your area from like fire damage, like making everything kind of wet and stuff like that. Don't quote me on that. But I know that there's certain precautions that you can take beyond evacuation. Okay, let me know how that feels, and please let me know how it goes. If you're evacuating, I want to know, because I want to make sure that I'm sending you high vibrations and safety vibrations. Yes, the fires. I keep getting alerts, so I'm just staying cautious. Absolutely. I really hope that this is in game, that you won't have to. But you know, fire just rages out of control sometimes. Messing with my incoming soulmate love interest for Flower Witch. Oops. For Flower Witch. Oh, you never know about a message from an incoming soulmate love interest. That's a minute ago. You never know. For incoming soulmate. Okay, that's 2 cards. That came out twice. Let's see here. Ooh. Alright. So, message from my incoming soulmate love interest. Okay. I am your incoming soulmate love interest. That's the I. Okay. I am out of my mind, and I am doing a little too much thinking about the kind of person that I want in my life. Every single time, it seems like every single time I go to bring somebody into my life, it's like the same old bullshit. Okay, so I need something new. I need somebody new. I need somebody to connect with. I need somebody who gets me, somebody who understands me, somebody who will just like sit and listen to me, man. Like, you know, all these other females that I've been messing with, like, they don't even want to sit and listen to me. They just with me for my good looks. Okay, so it sounds like somebody's gonna be a little good looking. Okay, and they just with me for my good looks. Like, I want more than that. Like, do they not see that I'm woke? Like, yeah, you pretty and you look good and everything, but like, I'm more than that. Like, I need somebody who sees that more in me. I want somebody who to connect with, who knows that I am more than just my exterior. Okay. And so with the guilt card, you see they're both clouds, both mental cards, swords. With the guilt card, you know, that's the feeling of being trapped and being stuck in a certain situation and being stuck connecting with a certain group of people. Okay, so this incoming love interest, whoever it may be, whether you know them or not, just know that they're looking for new. I just saw 2626 on the clock. They're looking for a new kind of connection and a new kind of person to connect with. I'm hearing that real love. I'm searching for real love. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, real love. I'm searching for real love. They want more. Like kind of person wants more than what they have had. And I'm hearing the words "you, Flower Witch, are a breath of fresh air." Okay, let me know how it feels. For real love too. Yes, good. Um, you're welcome. Okay, good. Monica. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay, I saw you on the PayPal. I'm not a robot. Is it a llama? Is it gonna be a llama? It was, wait, the first time it was a donkey. And then it was a camel. Anyway, I'm talking about how this little awkward captcha keeps showing up on PayPal. Anyway, okay. Monica. Has my boss seen any opportunity at work? I'm assuming. What should I be working within myself to make myself better in a work? Anything exciting happening next year? Okay, good. Let's see here. All right. Monica, show us. Spirit, what do we have her know? How's her boss see her? Are there any opportunities coming at work? What will you have Monica know? How does her boss see her? Whoa, 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 whoa. Too many cards. For Monica, how does her boss see her? Opportunity from her boss sees her. Wow. That's the Judgment card. Beyond Illusion. That's a call to action, call to purpose. Okay. You got the Dream on the bottom of the deck. Excuse me. The Dream on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we're gonna start with the underlying energy. The underlying energy is basically that your bosses, they see. I'm seeing they see the goals, they see the dreams. Like, you know, maybe they don't see the exact things that you're trying to do with your life, but they see the determination there. And I'm seeing they see the stick-to-itiveness. And I don't know if that's a real word. That's so. They see that you stick to your work, that you have great work ethic, that you are good at the job. Okay, that's the underlying energy of how they think about you. This is an opportunity beyond illusion, and it's an opportunity that is destined. Usually, more often than not, especially with the Judgment card in the tarot. More often than not, it's something that is supposed to happen, either fated or something that you have been creating, and you're on that path to creating that opening for yourself. Okay, and it doesn't even look like you're on the path to creating, like you've already created that opening for yourself. And when they see that they need to fill a position that is higher than yours, or fill a position that has more hours or a higher pay, you know, or some kind of promotion, is whew, thank you. It's looking like you're going to be the first one that they go to out of everybody. Even the people who have been there. Whoo, intense. Okay, but even out of the people who have been there longer than you, even their work ethic does not match yours, and it doesn't live up to yours. And it's looking like you're going to be the one that they go to first in order to promote. Okay. Maybe time down the line, just keep your work up, keep your work ethic up, keep doing what you've been doing, and do better. Like, you know, what should Monica be working on within herself to make myself better? Here, let's pull a Work Your Light card. Let's see what you need to be working on. Monica, Spirit, oh, you have a name for Monica. Sure. What? If any of those cards come out. Monica. What should she be working on within herself to make herself better? Spirit, inner work. What inner work should she be doing? Self-improvement to make yourself better within. Okay, got 2 more shuffles here. And sorry if my other thing is buffering or like going offline. Please forgive me. And Monica, Spirit, what should she be working on within herself? Okay. I felt it kind of bend, but let's see. Okay. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. And very often I compare this card to the Star card in the in the tarot, in the traditional tarot is what I meant to say. Okay. But this is something that you should be working on. You're such a hard worker. Okay. Everybody knows. Okay, God knows. All right? You're such a hard worker, and it's necessary for the goals that you have. Absolutely. But this is, and I'm seeing self-care and self-healing. Does it say? Okay, it says retreat, rest, be held. And I'm also seeing be taken care of. It may manifest in a physical way. You know, whether you're married or have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever. But it's looking mostly like it's manifesting in a spiritual way, like you're being taken care of. It's looking like there are some things, and you use your discernment, but it's looking like there's some things that you're like working towards that you don't need to work so hard towards. Like it's like we got grind, and again, as far as like work and building yourself up and doing the work that you love to do, absolutely. But there are some things that need to be just let go and released. Okay, hang on a second, I'll show you something. I was at like this really cool group one time, and this lady had a bunch of tarot and oracle cards, and she told us that if we wanted to, we could take one, and just have it to remind ourselves. All right, this is the energy that you probably need to be focusing on, doing less. Okay, I'm not saying squandering your responsibilities, but doing a little bit less. Examine whether you overextend yourself to the point that you become unnecessarily exhausted. Okay, and allow your higher guidance to take care of certain things. Okay, if there is a time that you need, because it's feeling like it gets easy for you to get burned out, and then it's like sleep for like 3 days, or something like that. Um, but instead of that binge working, and then binge resting, it's looking like during these work periods, whether it's the actual physical work or like just your life work or your self work, especially with the self work, because this is what you're asking about. Ask your higher guidance. Specifically for you, ask your ancestors. Because we all have different degrees of connection with the higher realms, but your ancestors, I'm hearing they're at your beck and call. And like I just saw like a vision of them like around you. Very often when I'm seeing ancestors, they're like kind of spread out, and they're, just out there in the ether. But your ancestors, they all up in your grill. They like this is you, and they like like what you need, like breathing a hot breath on you, like what you need. Ask them, okay, and allow them to hold you, okay. Let's see. Okay, so we got the Age of Light on the bottom of the deck, something that you've been training for lifetimes, okay. And another thing that you should be working on is your purpose. Figuring out your purpose. If you've already found it, awesome. There's another level. Okay. There's so many levels to our purposes, and even missions within purposes. Okay. Let me know how it goes. Yeah. Okay. Anything exciting happening next year? Okay, that's a good question. Let's see. Anything exciting happening next year for Monica? Two cards for Monica. Anything exciting happening next year for Monica? Oh, that one did not want to go back in the deck. Okay. New vision, especially after, because this is the Hangman. New vision after a period of rest. Okay, and so it may have to do with like you being a part of the oneness and connecting in with your ancestors and stuff like that. But this is looking actually more physical, and it's looking like it also happens after a period of letting go. So there's this rest and retreat period. Then there's a period of letting go. And this is letting go of emotions. And then that gives you some kind of renewal and some kind of fulfillment to be able to create a new vision. It gives you space to create a new vision. And I'm also seeing it gives you time to create a new vision. This is so important for some reason. That's so very important. Okay? And so that's something exciting that's going to be happening next year. And I'm seeing like a spark of inspiration is what I'm talking about, like what the energy is. It's a spark. It's like a sudden illumination, a sudden enlightenment of an idea. And I'm seeing from there like I'm seeing you like blasting off like this shit is easy. I can do this. Like this is exact. Like, and you see your face like, okay, how is this happening? Like this is something that I can actually do. This doesn't seem like a scam. Like this is actually on point, man. And then I won't have to work as hard to get to my next space and my next level. Okay, let me know how it feels. This is a big spark of inspiration that's going to be exciting for you next year. And I'm seeing January to June, so it happens within the first 6 months of next year. Okay, let me know how it feels. Good, 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 good. Okay. Clown. Right. Yes, my little sis made my little sister watch it not long ago. You talk about Soul Glow coming to America. I love that movie. That is such a classic, man. Um, we're 17 years apart, and she had no clue about it. Such a good movie. Or the cards never lie for me. Hey, Stacy, Stacy, Stacy. Did I say hi to you? Have you just been sitting here for like forever? Hi, Stacy. The Pisces Jupiter being like, drop the practical. Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm not meant to work a traditional job anymore. I hate college. Girl, that is what I had to go through. But I didn't even really get through college. I've gotten through one semester of college. All 5 times out of all 5 times that I tried it, I got through one semester. Wait, no, no, no. I got through 1 year, but that was only because, so that was 2 semesters. But that was only because I was in film school and it was interesting, as opposed to like just learning like about English and shit. Like English and shit. Anyway, um, this was Beats and Ti. You're welcome, Sparkle. And then Magician. Anything else? Okay, good. Okay. Okay, Flower Witch. Hey Tiffany. Hey Tiffany. Hey Brian's back. Okay. Monica, let go of what? Well, what is due last? Man, LOL, stress me out. Well, I feel like I need to do more. Oh my gosh. And that is probably the do less. The feeling of I need to do more. I know that I have those moments too. And anybody, take it how it resonates, but like whenever I'm like, oh my gosh, I should be doing some more, I should be doing some more. That, especially when you're resting and relaxing, that's an indication you're supposed to be resting. Okay? Unless you're just like, I've been rested for 3 days, I don't need to do nothing. But it's really just a matter of where, like, it's like paying attention to your own energy, because there are moments where we feel like we could be doing more, but spirit is actually like, hey man, like chill, like chill out. Right? Let me know how it is. Flower Witch, what will being with my new soulmate be like? Okay, hang on a second. What does Jesus want me to understand about his story for my journey? That's such a good question. Such a good question. Okay. For Flower Witch, what will being, and I'm assuming that's, excuse me, 1 card and 2 cards, Flower Witch? Let me know. Hang on. giving. I'm seeing giving one to another, giving to one another. I'm seeing sharing ideas. I'm seeing sharing secrets. I'm seeing you connecting with somebody who you end up really trusting. Whether y'all stay together forever or not, it doesn't matter. Like, and it's looking like for both of you, that's something that is just not going to matter. It's like does it matter if we break up, like, or does it matter if we even have a label or anything? Like, I just like being with you. Like, it is just like that simple. Like, I just like being with you. I like connecting with you. Okay, so there's deep. I'm seeing deep, subtle connection here. I'm seeing safe. I'm seeing safety. I'm seeing safety in the equation. Okay, and in the equation of connection. Okay, so like we match each other very well, and you see like the energy is kind of, this is somebody that you can talk to about your passions and about your dreams and your aspirations and what inspires you, and they'll feel comfortable enough talking to you about that kind of stuff too. There's so much passionate expression here, like, and I'm seeing like physical passionate expression. It's not like that wham bam passionate expression, but more like a I love like laying here with you in the morning, like it's like really sweet. All right, and I'm seeing you both illuminate one another. Okay. Oh gosh, look at this celebration. Okay, so that's the underlying energy of y'all's connection. Um, Pure. That's beautiful. Like, I'm just a little taken aback. Like, pure and utter celebration. Okay, I don't know how I feel. Hey Anna, hey Anna, 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 Anna. I'm doing a pool palace for you, girl. What up? Okay, Flower Witch. What does Jesus want me to know / understand about the story of my journey? Okay, what will you have her know? Jesus come in. Jesus come in. Holy Christ, what will you have Flower Witch know? What do you want her to know / understand about your journey? Oh my gosh. Perfect divine order, and the rebirth card came out first. So 10, 9. I'm seeing, so go backwards in history. Go backwards. Go from I'm seeing go from the death, burial, and resurrection backwards through my life. That will give you more clues than going in a linear forward direction. Okay. Oh my gosh, I didn't even freaking notice that. This is the this is the rebirth card. Okay, so going from death, burial, and resurrection in the story, and even I'm also seeing do some research on your own beyond the Bible. I'm seeing the Apocrypha. That's something that might help you. Have you ever heard of the Apocrypha? Here, let me just type it down for you, just in case. But that's something that might help you. It's books of the Bible that are missing, unfortunately. But you can find it. They sell that actual book. It's called The Apocrypha. Okay. No, understand about his journey. Okay, so he definitely wants you to understand. I'm seeing the meaning and the energy behind the death, burial, and resurrection, because there's a deeper meaning there. In Christian societies, it's very like dogmatic and like this is it, but for Jesus, like, the energy was like a little more chill, and it was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I am on this cross, like, I am making a sacrifice for people, but I'm doing this for a reason. All of this is happening for a reason. I'm saying what I'm saying for a reason. So he wants you to do a lot of deep meditation on the death, burial, and resurrection, on his time on the cross at Calvary, and the people that were there. I'm seeing Mary Magdalene, and I'm also seeing I'm seeing I'm seeing his mother Mary as well, and I'm also seeing what were they called, the Roman soldiers, what were they called? I forget. Anyway, but he wants you to focus on the energies that were there as well. I'm specifically seeing the Passion of the Christ, which was actually a pretty good depiction of what went on. Maybe not a perfect depiction, but a pretty good depiction. Yeah, the Roman soldiers, they were called, oh my gosh. Ugh. P, P. It started with a freaking P. Google, you're supposed to be helping me. I'm not a centurion. Gosh. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm like obsessed. Oh. Gosh, I cannot remember. And I was just thinking about that word the other day. It starts with a P. Damn. Oh well. I will look this up later. I don't know if this will help. Very curious. I'll keep looking. Okay. Anyway, yes, and then going on to the sorrow card. He wants you to focus on and recognize where he was able to deal with things that usually would make somebody anxious. This is anxiety. Also, how there were big things that happened, like big negative things that happened to him in his existence, in his experience, that he either brushed off or it was just like, okay, like let me just find a way to do this. Basically, he wants you to see how cool he was. Like, he wants you to see just how chill and laid back he was, in the face of adversity. Very, very, very important. Let me know how that feels. Okay, that schizophrenia card on the bottom of the deck, right? He wants you to notice how he made decisions. Okay, and I'm also seeing discernment. So it's looking like when you're going to read these texts, if you're going to the Bible or the Apocrypha or any other literature, he is there with you always because he's one of your true big guides. But like, he's gonna be there to point out, okay, so this is true, or this is what they got right, and this is what they didn't quite get right, and so let me tell you the story. This is the time where we need to start listening to these higher guidances and learning how to trust them and discerning whether or not we should trust these voices and these feelings and these energies. Your ego is saying, and the energy and voice of Jesus Christ. Okay, let me know how it feels. And I love his. Oof, we've talked about Jesus before. I love his energy so much. He is so legit. Like, man. Anyway, okay. That was the love. Learning to look on. Okay, I've always heard it was false. Yeah, there may be some discrepancies. Okay, but there may be truth and falsehoods in both of them, just like there's truths and falsehoods in the Bible and in any Quran, any of those teachings. Okay, I watched a Mary Magdalene movie last weekend. Good. Okay, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. You're welcome. How long are you going to be on? Either until 10, so either 20 minutes or after I finish Brian and Tiffany. Those are the last ones, okay? So let me know if you're wanting to do a reading, and I'll stick around a little bit for you. But I've got Brian next and Tiffany, and that's the end. Okay, good. All right, Brian, what's next for Jacob and I? Will my friend Chloe and I be able to secure housing in New York after graduation? What will our life be like in New York? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I actually went to New York for the first time at the beginning of the pandemic. I was so mad because I had like this whole trip planned, And then it was like, yeah, so we're closing stuff and nobody travel. And I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, what is going on here? Anyway, well, we just hung out in the little apartment and we sheltered in place. So yeah, it was awesome. Like, it was awesome. It was just chill. Okay. Um, not he won't, but okay, yeah, I'm a robot. Okay, anyway. Um, 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 um. Brian, what's next for Jacob and Brian? What will you have me know? What is next for Jacob and Brian? Jacob and Brian. What is the next step, spirit? Too many cards. The other world. Okay, so technicals, like super lagging. Okay, I'm like super lagging anyway. Sorry if it's like lagging or buffering. Anyway, um, we are the world. Okay, I'm saying communication, connection. That's the physical fulfillment. Okay, fulfillment of a physical aspiration. It's very often has to do with coming together in home life and family life and connection. Okay, there's a heavy emphasis on physical connection. Okay, and gathering together, knowing that we are here together and that we are in this together, no matter what happens on the planet. Okay, we always have. Sorry, a mosquito. Anyway, we we always have one another. Even when good. Even when we feel lonely in the world, we always have one another. Here on the bottom of the deck, got the trust card. Okay, and so that's the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Water. Okay, and so that has a lot to do with trusting in the direction that you two are floating in towards and with one another. Okay, and I'm seeing like a parallel direction, like this is you, this is him, and y'all are y'all are apart, but you're traveling on the same frequency, man. Okay, and so this goes for both of y'all, both of you traveling on the same frequency, both of you trusting the frequencies and the energy that you're picking up on as far as your connection. Okay, I'm gonna take it slow, I'm gonna take it easy, but it's looking like we're going to end up together, and I'm seeing in one another's presence. This is a very like slow and steady for the both of you. Okay, but I keep saying we are going to end up in one another's presence. Okay, I'm seeing ending up at your beck and call. I'm hearing, I'm a slave for you. Okay, and there's stuff to get over, to get through. But ultimately, what I'm seeing here, according to the current energy, you two land there with each other, right there with one another. Okay, and open communication. Okay, open communication together. Will Brian and his friend Chloe be able to secure housing in New York? Okay. It like went. You should see how this landed. This landed like right on Pinkie Pie. This is hilarious. You see that? It landed like right on her. It's hilarious. Okay. Okay. Let's see what it is. Oh my gosh, good. Abundance. Yeah. Yep. You've got a lot of physical stuff happening for you, Brian. Okay, so really trust this process, all of it, the love process, and as far as everything that's happening with New York and your friend and you guys getting a place, just trust it, okay? But with the abundance card coming out, as long as you are doing your research, as long as you know the area, as long as you are figuring out each and every single little tiny part of the plan, and of y'all working, and of y'all working this space out and planning and getting a sofa. Like, it's very intricate, because the King of Pentacles, he knows everything. Like, he's the King of the Tarot. He's the last king that always comes out, but he knows everything. And what it's looking like with this card coming out, it's looking like everything happens the way that it's supposed to happen, the way that it's supposed to happen. So if you try something and it doesn't happen exactly how you want it to happen, that's how it's supposed to happen. And you're supposed to either move on to the next thing, or try it from a different angle, or try a different way, okay? It's looking like there's a worry, and I'm seeing the word deceit. It's looking like there's a worry about being trapped in a situation that you don't want to be in, or maybe that it won't work out with you and Chloe, or something like that. But as far as the immediate conscious energy, it's looking like it will. There may be some disagreements and stuff, okay? But who cares? As long as you two are adults about it, right? Secure housing in New York after graduation? Absolutely. Okay, let's see. What will our life be like in New York? Okay, good. What will we have Brian know? For Brian and Chloe, what will our life be like in New York? Okay, good. This is another rainbow, another pinnacle card that came out. Okay, good. So this is, and I got a 6-6 synchronicity. This is a beautiful triple 6 synchronicity. All hail to the triple goddess. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so your life in New York, compromise. Okay, it's looking like there's gonna be a lot to learn about one another, and a lot to learn about connecting and living with another person, discovering the city. I'm also seeing there's going to be energy of a lot of giving, and I'm also seeing a lot of receiving and a lot of stuff coming your way. It's looking like this is a place, I mean, point blank period, it sounds very simple, but this is a place where y'all want to be. And I'm seeing the word gifts. And they're gifts from the city. That is so beautiful, in the form of culture and art. Oh my God. I live for that shit. I live for like culture and art, and like if I could eat culture and art, like I would eat that instead of food. Okay, that's just a personal opinion, but like you two are going to be fed, especially you. I keep getting 6 synchronicities. You're going to be fed in that city, and I don't just mean food. I mean your senses and your energy and your inspiration and your aspirations are going to be fed very, 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 very well. Your dreams are going to be fed in this city, and it'll probably work out for Chloe that way too. Okay, but it's looking like I'm just seeing like a whirlwind of fun. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, what time? It's late. Okay, well, we have to go there tomorrow. Like, or next week. Like, next time we have to go to this spot. Like, oh, look, I'm looking in the paper, or I found this thing online. Like, I have to go. Like, oh, what? I'm saying free culture education. Like what? Free cultural education. Like, what is that? I want to see the seminar. Lots and lots to do that will feed you. Okay, let me know how it feels. You got all physical cards. I love that so much. All right, cool. Tiffany, I'm going through awkward. Okay. To where this shy, scared to talk or ask question little girl exists. Okay, I get that. I'm going with my family to where the shy, scared to talk or ask questions little girl exists. Okay, that's a really, really, really good question. Let's see what's going on. She's going through a moment with her family where the shy, scared to talk or ask question little girl exists. Why is that? Why is she dealing with these awkward moments with her family? or we have her know where the side of her comes out. Is it kind of uncomfortable? And then you're like, why didn't I just say something? Or like, what? Like, why am I being like this? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Okay, definitely something coming up from the past. Okay, not the cards. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, but we are gonna pull all 3 cards to get the whole story here. I got the Adventure card. That's the Princess of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Perfect. Oh, wow. Good. Okay. Now, so. This is new territory that you're in. Sure. You've come around your family before. Sure. You've spoken up or you've not spoken up before. Okay? Great. But energetically, where you are right now, this is new territory. You've done some, oh, very, very good. You've already had awakenings and stuff like that, but you've gone through this particular kind of, man, for lack of better words, transition. You're gonna see why I say that. Transition or transformation is looking like your vibration has been rising higher. Okay, and very often when our vibration is rising higher, sometimes there are other people whose vibrations are not as high, like our other family members, or other people that we are used to connecting with. And so, like, when we're in those situations, we get that way. We get like kind of quiet or awkward, like, because like, oh well, either I don't agree with that or that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, you're going through a transition, very, very, very new territory, where what you would want to say, even if you didn't become shy, what you would want to say, it would be awkward to them, to family and to whoever it is that you're feeling this way around. It will be okay. Mm-hmm. And so that's kind of a defense mechanism, kind of a spiritual defense mechanism. Is the whole, I'm not going to shut down and not say anything because I want to protect my feelings, I want to protect my knowledge. Okay. Another reason, this is why I was saying, for lack of better word, transformation, transition. Okay, that is why this adventure is happening. That's why you're in new territory here, unknown territory even, because your whole world is transforming. That's the Death card, and so there's a lot that has been falling away, and that's why I was all like, oh, good, because you're allowing. Oh, Tiffany, so good. You're allowing, and it may not feel like it all the time, but you're allowing the higher energy to integrate into you. Okay, and sometimes when that higher energy integrates, we have those little awkward moments, and it's just like, okay, and that's okay. That's just getting you ready for the next step. That's just getting you ready to take a leap of faith in a new direction, and also getting you ready to be able to speak up, to be able to be bold enough and strong enough to not be awkward whenever you're around your family. Okay, that's all it is. This is good stuff, because here on the bottom of the deck, we have success. This is what all of this is leading you to. It's leading you to being more bold and being more. I'm hearing the word being more consistent, and being able to connect more, and also being able to express more without abandon, okay, or with reckless abandon, just expressing yourself. Okay, it's just preparation. It's not going to be like this forever. I used to be so scared, like I so worried about saying stuff, because there were times that I said stuff to my family and they were like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, okay, maybe they don't get it. So for the longest time, I just didn't say anything. But I like try to slip in a little something every once in a while. Anyway, like, let me know how it feels. Boop. Tiffany. Tiffany. Okay. Oh yeah, flower witch. Hey, Sorry, y'all. Hold on a second. I am like obsessed with figuring out what this word is. I'm gonna have to figure this out later. I'm gonna have to do it later. Man, exactly how I feel. I mean, not good, but I'm sorry. I could be so deeply spoken. That'd be like, never mind. You know how it feels, you know how it feels. Myself and sit quietly smiling. It got me in the trash. They go. So you found the thing. Good. Okay. Okay. Man, that's Tiffany. Flower Rich. What's been going on with Christopher and his money? What's coming for Christopher and I? How's Christopher feeling towards me? Okay. Excuse me. Will you have her know, Spirit? What's been going on with Christopher and his money? What has been going on with Christopher and his money? Spirit, will you have her know? Excuse me. He's, I'm hearing that he's been, in a few different directions. Okay? It looks like there has been some kind of indulgence or overindulgence. Okay? I'm seeing excessive indulgence. Okay? Take it how it resonates. But also, it's looking like he here's the new vision. This is the hangman. He's in a place where he is trying to make a decision about blank. Okay? Blank is none of our business because you're going to find out at some point anyway. But he's either saving for that, and he's trying to decide how he wants to save for it or how he wants to invest his money as well. It's looking like with the rest of his money, when whatever bills he has to pay, he pays that. He puts a little money away, and then he does a little more than he needs to. And yeah, I just keep seeing overindulgence. Okay, but there's a beautiful balance here because he's being responsible, but then on the other hand, he's just not being super responsible, which is okay because you pay your bills and then you go and party, But it's looking like there's a couple things that he's doing with his money. Let me know how it feels. What's coming for Christopher and Anna? Spirit, what do we have for no? What's coming for Christopher and Anna? Christopher and Anna, Spirit, what will you have for no? Okay. Legacy building, creating our future, I'm hearing multiple risks, multiple emotional risks. Okay. Man, there's a lot that's packed into that card, and it has to do with more than just you. It has to do with some of the people in your environment. Okay, talking about Jay. All right, but just take that how it resonates, because that's something that's gonna come up, and it may be a little awkward, but then afterwards it's looking like it smooths out and it's like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Right. But with the creator card, it's looking like we're building on our legacy. We're building on our future. We're building our future. We're building upon our passions. I'm also hearing we're building upon our desires. Okay, let me know how that feels. Interesting. Um, how is Christopher feeling towards Anna today, Spirit? How is Christopher feeling towards Anna today? Christopher feeling towards Anna today? Again, beyond illusion. Okay, so call to action, purpose. But yeah, call to action, call to purpose. I'm seeing necessary. I'm seeing necessary truth. I'm seeing she is my necessary truth. She is so necessary in my life that I would do anything. I'll do anything that I need to do. I will do the craziest thing in order to have her here with me and in order for us to connect. And then I'm hearing I am doing the craziest thing. I'm doing the craziest thing right now. And so this is how much she means to me. He's been getting a little emotional today whenever he thinks about you, just like very emotional and very passionate as well. Okay, let me know how it feels. I need some water. Am I hungry? Did I eat today? I did. I ate a little something, but that was like way earlier. Why did I need to eat something? Oh. Oh man. Oh, skills. Alright. Um uh hey Bristol. Hey. Okay. Hey Tony. Yeah, for sure. Oh, um, Monica, Bristol. You can tell me a word that I don't know. I always look it up. Yeah. Me too. That's what my mom always told us to do. She was like, go look it up. I'm like, all right, man. So I just go straight to the dictionary. Anyway, okay. Monica, I'm not even saying Monica. I'm just going Monica, 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 Monica. Okay, Michaela, cut the crap. What am I doing? What's it? Oh, Monica. Okay, mix it up a little. Okay, Monica. Ancestors, ancestors. What do you want Monica to know? Monica, show us. What do you want Monica? Show us to know us. Know us. Um, well, so is the best virtue. Hang on tight. I'm hearing hold on. If you feel like letting go. You said the sound is buffering. Oh my god. I don't know how to fix that. This around. Anyway. Hopefully that sound gets better. Hopefully it's not like completely cracking up. Um okay. It's buffering. Oh no. No. Stop it. Stop buffering. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Like I'm looking at the thing at the video here. It looks on my end. Hopefully it's not buffering anymore. Yeah, I see that it is lagging a bit. Okay. Um me. It's good now. Okay. All right. So, ancestors. We're talking about the virtue of patience, and I'm seeing waiting to integrate certain things, okay? Waiting to integrate certain things into your world and allowing certain things, excuse me, allowing certain things to come to fruition regularly and without a struggle and without like forcing anything to happen. Okay, the patience card, beautiful, moment to moment. Okay, so no matter what happens and no matter what you encounter in your life, everything that you have been trying to express and everything that you've been trying to like make happen a lot, and this may have to do with the do less thing, a lot of that stuff has already been put into place. Okay, so let's use the paradigm of saying a prayer. The idea of a prayer or setting an intention is basically you say the prayer, God hears that prayer, God delivers that prayer. Okay, it's looking like your ancestors are saying, give us some new prayers. What's the next step? Okay, it's looking like there's some stuff that you've been focusing on that is already in the works, and this has to do with seeds that have already been planted. Okay, clearly she got a seed inside of her, and that seed is growing, and it takes a while for it to grow and to come out, right? And so that I just got 2:22:22 on the clock for you. Okay, so it's looking like that seed is already growing. You know, it may or may not be a child, doesn't look like it's a child, but those seeds of inspiration and those seeds of guidance and what you've been asking God and your ancestors and stuff for, that's already happening. Okay, it's like, and maybe not physically, but it's already in the works. It's already rolling. And so whatever you've been asking for, ask for something else. Ask for something more or something less, whatever it is. Okay, but they're asking you for new prayers. Okay, let me know how that feels, especially with the moment to moment card on the bottom of the deck. This kind of stuff is gonna start coming into fruition moment by moment. It's like the moment that you're just not even thinking about that prayer or that wish or that desire. That's when it's gonna show up in your world. I'm seeing showing up with a vengeance too. Okay, let me know how it feels. I'm gonna just go straight down the chat because Bristol, you've got just one question here. Hey, welcome back. What does my grandpa want me to know in regards to my spiritual journey? Okay, what will you have Bristol know? Grandpa, come in for Bristol. What will you have Bristol know? Spiritual journey. So many different directions you can take. You can go the traditional route. You can go the religious route. You can go the natural route. You can go the route of animal totems. The world is your oyster when it comes to your spiritual journey, because according to your Akashic records, there's not just one way that you're supposed to learn or express or connect to the energy of the all that is. There's so many different ways that you can do it. Start with your name. It's so sweet. Crystal, start with your name. Okay. Start with these. Okay. And if you've already started with them, keep going. There's so many different stones. It's like I don't even know every kind of stone that there is. Okay. Also on the bottom of the deck, he's showing you. I'm seeing like showing you like the rebirth of your life through the decision that you make. So like once you start whatever it is, if you start with crystals or if you start with runes or tarot readings, like that medium is going to re-enlighten you. And then you'll have even more possibilities. It's looking like this is building upon, wow, interesting. You are building upon your knowledge in a very systematic way. You start with one thing, you learn a lot about it, you become enlightened in a way. Then you start in with another medium, learn all about it, and it continues. But it's looking like at the end of your life, you are going to have learned like almost every kind of divination or spiritual relation that there is to know. Okay, even if you are just uh, start, you start with your name. Okay, that's really sweet. But you know how to okay, Monica, living situation. Will it get better? Monica Spirit, Monica Choa. Will her living situation get better? Okay, and better is relative. So let's see what comes out for Monica Choa. Will the living situation get better? Better. Okay. With the outsider here, it's looking like there is some help that's ready for you, that's waiting for you, some help that's available to you. Okay. It's just a matter of you deciding to take the help and you also recognizing how that help helps you, how you can use that help in your life. Okay. But there are resources, and I'm not talking about like resources like like stuff outside of yourself, like you got to go to an office. It's not that kind of resource. These are people that you know and people that you connect with, and I'm seeing real friendships and close relationships. So these are people that you trust. They can help your living situation, whether it's trying to move, or there's somebody in your house trying to kick out, or somebody's kicking you out of their house. You have friends in high places, and I'm also seeing higher places. Okay, so this may have something to do with spirit and your ancestors, but there's immediate physical help. Friends who can guide you. I'm saying guide you through this living situation. Take that assistance, whatever it is. It's so urgent. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional and frustrated, like almost like and it's just like, oh God, like I know, but I don't want to go that route, even though it could. I know it could help. That's it. That's where the sentence should end. I know it could help. Oh, it can help, and that's it. It's not like you're going to be getting that help forever, right? Okay, let me know that feels. Um, Maybe because I'm not seeing you guys as actual houses. I'm just feeling the energy like there is something that does not belong here. Cool. Okay. I'm thinking about making a video to talk about single moms. Yes, that have one child and have a good pay, but don't get no benefits from the government. Girl, I would watch that video. That's me. And no help from baby daddy, even though he's on child support. Can you make that video? I would so watch that. And I know it's hella women out there who are going through exactly that, because that's literally what I'm going through. I know that that's what you're dealing with as well, but that is my life right there. Do it. You think it'll be a good idea? Girl? Yes. I'm kind of scared. Just take it one step at a time. One step at a time. If you're doing like YouTube, or if you're just gonna do it on like Instagram or something, do it. Somebody's gonna like it, you know. Um, yeah. So sit quietly, the, the quiet smile. That's what we're gonna call that from now on. That's the quiet smile. Like, yep. I know something that you may not understand, so I'm just gonna be over here minding my business. Anyway, every time you tell me to where I always look it up. Yeah. Okay, Monica. Will things get better between Monica, Choa, and baby daddy? Oh, why is he so mad? Spirit, what do we have? Monica, no. Will things get better? Is this it? This is it. Okay. Consciousness. Yes, it's looking like there we need to talk. Is that what's happening? But no, it's really looking like y'all need to talk. You need to talk about what is pressuring you. You need to talk about what is, I'm saying, like, what's weighing on your shoulders. Okay? Why is he so mad? He, pressure. I'm seeing too much pressure. I'm seeing a lot of pressure, like, pressure on my brain and on my head and on my ideas. And like, dang, like, I thought I just like got through this, and like, I have to deal with it again. Okay, but you two need to talk to one another. That's how things get better, by talking and listening and opening up and speaking everything that's on your mind honestly and coming up with a plan. Okay? So important for both of y'all for some reason. Coming up with a plan. And I don't know why Spirit keeps having me like, okay. Let me know how it feels. um, Tony. Okay, a reading for his previous life, Spirit, his last past life, his most recent past life. Okay. So Tony. Oh. Oh, okay, good. Whew. Okay. Whew. Great. Okay. Whew. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, good. Um, so mother. Am I nurturing you enough, my child? Am I are you a good mother? Are you here for me? Do I need you? Do you actually need me? Is like, and there's like a lot of confusion here, and I also got the slowing down card, so it's looking like there was a relationship, okay, with your mother, and it, like, I'm seeing we're at odds, and I'm seeing extensive releasing. Okay, so it's looking like in this life there were some problems with your mother, and this made the connection between you and your mother severed. Okay, so it's looking like it's not health. It's kind of looking like it's substance abuse. Okay, and that's what caused you to slow down, and that's what caused your relationship with one another to slow down. And it helped you to realize what you wanted in your life. And of course, what you wanted was harmony, and you wanted the complete opposite of what you had been dealing with your mother. It's looking like there was no father figure in this particular life. Okay, but yes, very good, very good. This was a really really rough life. Okay, um, you were able to come out of this situation successful. There, I'm seeing abuse, I'm seeing substance abuse, I'm seeing abusive relationships as well. Okay, and that was hence the feelings that you were getting in the beginning of the reading, like, do I need you or do you need me? Like, are we even supposed to be here together? Okay, but leaving, with the success card, leaving, that's what brought healing to your whole situation, and that's what brought you. I'm hearing that's what brought you closer to God, perfect, closer to the source of all creation. Okay, what happened? What else happened in this lifetime? Okay, we're focusing on the source of all creation. It's looking like you literally did some traveling, and you were able to. I'm seeing you were able to open up to a female counterpart, beautiful, where you were able to find what it was that you needed, because there was a part of you that was missing, and it was the feminine part of you. You know, we all have masculine and feminine, but it was that mother figure part of you that was missing. Anything else here, Spirit? This, it doesn't look like this was like such an intense past life, but it was intense because there was some abuse happening here. But it wasn't so intense like, oh, and then this big epic battle or anything like that. But this mostly has to do with relationship and connection. Okay, and so through traveling and through finding your counterpart and finding your woman, okay, that's what helped you to get everything that you needed so that you could live a life. Okay, and it's looking like after that, after all of that hard, challenging stuff, you were able to live your life, and you were able to capitalize on your talents and skills, and also you were able to listen, and you were able to feel God. And this is one of those moments where your curiosity about God was sparked, because you weren't raised in a religious family, and there was no like, we're going to church, like there was no religion, you were faith, you create your faith and sustain your faith. Once you were with this person, this was a very important relationship. And we're not even going to go too deep into the relationship because it was just so simple. It was simply beautiful, simply connective, and simply magnetic. How did this impact this life? Okay, I got Asia. All right, so it impacted your traditions. Okay, oh, Josh, Tony, it looks like there are certain things that you like to do. You know, certain things that make life. Like, okay, I'm seeing, I got the clinging from the past card. Excuse me, clinging to the past card there. All right, and so it looks like there are some emotional things that have spilled over from the last life. There's some emotional stuff that you still do to make yourself feel like I am alive, and like I am human, and like I am part of a family. Okay, so that has impacted you a whole lot. I also got the miser here, and it's looking like those are things that you hold dearly. I'm hearing you hold truly, deeply, and dearly to yourself. I'm seeing deep thought. Okay, and these things that you hold dearly, it's looking like I'm seeing like you'll ride and die for them, no matter what the risk is. You'll ride and die for them. This might be your actual family or the ideals and traditions of your family, and that you have created within your family system. Okay, let me know how that feels. That's very interesting. The future outcome. Okay, what is that? Trees. Okay. The future outcome is trees. Oh my gosh, my tablet is like super about to die. Okay, let's do real quick, and I'll start another stream on my computer for you, Anna. Okay. For yes, for trees, for Ja, Tony, Spirit. In fact, let me just end right here because my screen is like really dark. Okay, I'm gonna start another stream and we'll just end this stream here. Okay, I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen.